Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Ife youths are, of course, alleged to have gathered in their numbers to appreciate the Ooni of Ife, Arole Oduduwa, the Ojaja the Second. Kabiesio. Kabiesio. Long live to our brilliant, super brilliant king. Now, report reaching us is that this group of youths, okay, have gathered in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Apparently, they had an appointment to meet with the monarch, and then went in, met with the monarch. And the reason why they went to meet with the Ooni of Ife is to appreciate him for all the good work that he has been doing in Ile Ife. Now, saying that Oni of Ife is a great king can never ever be overemphasized. You know that when it comes to Delaram, Queen Nami and Oni of Ife can do no wrong. Look, these people. Yeah. It doesn't matter what anybody says about Queen Oni of Ife. What I do know about Oni of Ife is that Oni of Ife is a great king. If you hear all the times I talk about Oni of Ife, I said he is the most brilliant king ever, because of course that is what I see him to be. Now, this is not some kind of publicity like to hype the Oni of Ife. I've seen on so many media spaces where they said that the palace is just one gigantic building in the midst of poverty. Now, it's important to understand that Oni of Ife is just one man. Oni of Ife is trying to promote capacity building for the youths, trying to create youth reorientation, development, skill acquisition, micro enterprise development for the youth. Only recently we heard that he funded a particular foundation to help build small and medium-sized enterprise. There are so many things. One thing we must understand about leadership is that our leaders are expected to do so much, and being in a place where it does seem as if a lot of leaders do not know what they are called to do, it makes the ones who are doing stuff not to be seen by the public. Now, this is not, like I said, a hype to hype this man, but I am saying that the reason why you will see people like Portable, Davido, you will see all these flavors and all of that, see all these musicians always in the palace of the Oni of Ife, is because Oni of Ife is not just a jare, like it's not just a king who like life. He is a king who has got a very young heart. I do know that he's still very young. Well, with due respect, sir, he is just 49, but then he is out to promote young talents and do a lot for them. Now, why have they gone to see Oni of Ife? Come here. Let me tell you what you do not know. You know what, bloggers, all we used to say, woman this, woman that, woman, only the other woman, only woman. He is a man. Men love women. Even my husband, he likes women, okay, so this is not to create some kind of excuse for him. I am saying that there are so many other things that he is doing that we do not bring to the public, okay? And I think that we should begin to talk about some of the good things he's doing. Now, why did these people gather in his palace? They say this is not the first time, that from time to time you see youth. They say in Obafemi Awolowo University, they say the scholarship, they list the names of people that are on his payroll, if you will never believe it, that he's paying school fees for a lot of people. So basically, the reason why they said these people went is to appreciate him for the number of people who graduated last year, just because Oni of Ife was there to fund them, just because Oni of Ife was there to pay school fees for them. Only recently we heard about the number of people that have gone to the UK to study on his payroll. Like, when they opted for that scholarship, they were not sure of where they were going to get the part payment that they were supposed to pay. And they said that Oni of Ife opted to pay for that. So basically, they are saying there are a lot of people who are in the UK on Oni's payroll, where there are a lot of people who are in the universities here in Nigeria on Oni's payroll. The other time we saw what Olori Runke posted, how they brought some Yoruba ladies who were trapped in Libya because they wanted to cross. They wanted to go to Europe and they got trapped in Libya. And in Libya, because they had nothing to do in Libya, they were forced to go into what I would not like to call here. I know that we all know. And, they got trapped. They couldn't even return back to Nigeria because they could not as much as pay their flight back to the country. And when Ooni of Ife and Olori Runke and all of them, they put their head together, realizing that these people were from Ile Ife, all are from Ile Ife. They had to pull resources together to ensure that they bring them back to Ile Ife. They had to pay for their flight, made provision for them, complete logistic for them to return. And when they returned back to Ile Ife, what happened? Ooni of Ife was responsible to send these people to school. Now, this lady, one of them graduated, and as we speak, as at last year, she graduated and, landed a job in Dubai. She now started that international job in Dubai, and in Dubai, she is married with her own kid. She's been the one promoting Ooni of Ife, saying this man is a good guy. And so today is to celebrate. Now, still on the matter on ground, it is still that this group of young people went to meet Ooni of Ife to praise him, to tell him, Kabiyesi o. There can never be a better Baba than you. There can never be a better king than you, Kabiyesi. Omo, you too much. And, we have seen things happen with Kabiyesi, the Ooni of Ife. We see the level of humility. The man is so humble, and you see, because of his humility that you see a lot of people say, Baba, stop going to different parties and all of that. It's not just a party. It's because people invited him, and he feel obligated to be there to support people's events, and that is his own level of humility. Only recently, we saw what happened where he was busy giving money to his elders, kings, and he did not send people to go and do it. I saw that on the other side, some people were giving, but he was giving them, like going to give them money one after the other, going to give them money one after the other. This is how humble the king is. And now this group of people are saying that for you, we have graduated. Because of you, some of us never thought of going to school because we didn't know how we were going to finance our education. We have graduated. Some of these young people, they said that some of them were even going to have problems with service. Oni will go as far as ensuring that they are able to save to do their service in good time. And they say he does a lot. Now, then why am I, a lot of people will say, Delaram, what is going on? Why are you hyping? This is not a hype. Now, I have made it a point of duty to always bring to your notice the good deeds of the Ooni of Ife, because every time we hear is women, Oni women, hey, it's not only women. Kabiyesi is doing, Kabiyesi is doing other things. And we need to bring it here as well. And they say that when they appreciated him, they thanked him, Baba gave them, as in blessed them like he would always do. And we also are saying, Kabiyesi, long live the Ooni of Ife, long live Queen Naomi, and long live the great people of Odua across the globe. And long live my Delarites, my super people. I love you guys so much. I'm going to bring you more update. Thank you, Delarites.